How far can Taehyung's limitless charm shake the world this time, and are you ready to witness the moment that made millions freeze, gasp, and rush to hit like, comment, and subscribe just to keep up? How could a single moment captured in the blink of an eye make the entire internet stop breathing? How could Kim Taehyung, the artist whose aura is often described as unreal, once again send waves of shock, admiration, and fascination across the globe with just one public appearance? Before diving deeper into this whirlwind of emotion, excitement, and disbelief, viewers are urged to share their thoughts, hit like, comment about their favorite Taehyung moment, and subscribe for more updates, because what unfolds next is a story that deserves every reaction, every heartbeat, and every whisper of awe. It began on an ordinary day that transformed into something extraordinary the moment Taehyung stepped into the public eye. There was no grand announcement, no pre-planned media frenzy, and no promotional agenda attached to his presence. Yet, as always, the world reacted as if witnessing a rare, celestial event reserved only for a chosen few. Fans who happened to be in the right place at the right time could hardly believe what they were seeing, and those who weren't there physically felt the impact through the rapid explosion of videos, photos, and eyewitness stories circulating online like wildfire. Many asked themselves, what makes this man's presence so overwhelmingly captivating? How does he command the atmosphere with nothing but his natural elegance? On that day, Taehyung emerged with a calm confidence that felt almost cinematic. He didn't need loud clothing or dramatic movements. Instead, his effortless style, simple, refined, subtly striking, became the center of global conversation. Some described the moment as surreal, almost too perfect to be real, and others said it felt like watching a character from a beautifully crafted film step into real life. Every tilt of his head, every gentle step, every serene glance carried a magnetic pull that spoke louder than any words could. He greeted the crowd with his signature warmth, the kind that makes people feel both electrified and comforted at the same time, as if they were meeting someone familiar yet impossibly extraordinary. But the true surprise came not from how he looked, but how he felt. Witnesses described a certain glow, a calm radiance that surrounded him like an invisible halo. It wasn't the typical celebrity shine, but something deeper, something that hinted at maturity, peace, and a quiet kind of strength. People felt moved without knowing why. One moment they were screaming with excitement, and the next they were silently staring, mesmerized, wondering if Taehyung was aware of the emotional storm he had just created. Was he conscious of how his smallest gestures could influence the entire atmosphere around him? Or was he, in his humble and sincere nature, simply existing in the moment, unaware of how magical he appeared to everyone watching? The emotional tension in the crowd grew as more fans flocked to the scene, drawn as if by instinct, as if some unspoken signal had been broadcast across the city. Phones were lifted in unison. Streams went live instantly. Social media platforms trembled under the pressure of millions of viewers, tuning in from different parts of the world just to catch a glimpse of what was happening. Many questioned whether this was just another ordinary appearance or something far more significant. Why did it feel like a global event? Why did it feel like history in motion? As the hours went on, the online world erupted. Clips of Taehyung's appearance began trending within minutes, reaching every corner of Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. Comments flooded in from fans who were shocked by how effortlessly beautiful he looked, how calm his presence was, and how he seemed to transform a regular location into a stage, glowing with star power. People who weren't even fans found themselves captivated, asking who he was, why he was trending, and how someone could look so enchanting while doing so little. Was this charisma something he practiced, or was it an innate gift he was born with? Many describe the moment as a reminder of why Taehyung is often considered one of the most influential performers in the world. His ability to captivate without trying is a phenomenon that can't be taught or replicated. It's the kind of natural charm that leaves people questioning how such a presence exists in a real human being. Even the media couldn't resist joining the frenzy, with reporters scrambling to gather details, photographers rushing to capture the angle that captured his aura best, and commentators trying to put into words what millions were feeling but couldn't articulate. Yet, beyond the flash of cameras and overwhelming attention, there was something deeply human about Taehyung that day. Those who saw him up close said he looked genuinely happy, at peace, and fully grounded. His eyes held a softness that contrasted beautifully with his powerful aura, reminding people that behind the global icon is a person who feels, breathes, and lives just like everyone else. This emotional duality, grand yet gentle, bold yet calm, radiant yet serene, is what makes his presence unforgettable. It is what transforms a simple moment into something that feels almost spiritual. As more footage circulated, fans began analyzing every detail. The way he tucked his hair behind his ear, the subtle smile he gave when greeting a fan, the thoughtful expression he wore when observing his surroundings. Every snippet became a treasure, every angle a masterpiece, every second a memory worth preserving. This appearance also sparked speculation. Some wondered if it hinted at an upcoming project, a new artistic chapter, or a personal milestone. Others believed it was simply Taehyung being himself, naturally drawing the world's attention without any effort. But regardless of the truth, the excitement remained. The mystery, the anticipation, the emotional thrill, all of it added to the magnetic energy that surrounded the moment. And yet, beneath all the excitement, something deeper lingered. For many fans, Taehyung's appearance wasn't just about visuals or charisma. It was about reassurance. It was about feeling connected to someone who has brought them comfort, happiness, and inspiration throughout the years. It was about seeing him healthy, glowing, and present. The emotional impact was powerful, reminding the world why he holds such a special place in millions of hearts. His presence felt like a promise, silent yet strong, that there is more to look forward to, more to feel, and more to celebrate. As the day came to an end, the chatter didn't fade. Instead, it grew louder. People continued discussing the moment long after it happened. They replayed videos, shared edits, posted reactions, and created memories that would last far beyond the initial excitement. The moment had become more than a public appearance, it had become a cultural spark, a shared emotional experience, a reminder that sometimes all it takes is one person, one moment, one appearance to shake the world awake. And so the question remains, lingering in the minds of fans, journalists, and global audiences: what will Kim Taehyung do next? When will he appear again? And how much more can his limitless charm continue to shape the emotions of millions? Only time will reveal the answers. But one thing is certain: the world will be watching, waiting, and holding its breath. Because when Kim Taehyung steps into the light, even for a moment, the world does not simply look, it feels.